Gary Windass's latest secret might bring complications for both him and Maria Connor, especially as tensions rise between Maria and Lou Michaelis. The extended episode this evening focused on a tribute to Craig Tinker. At the salon, Maria asked Lou to manage things while she attended the memorial. Despite promising to stay put, Lou went out for a bite and unexpectedly ran into Gary. She expressed her sympathy over what happened to Craig. Craig had passed away last month due to injuries sustained during an assault allegedly by Mick Michaelis. Gary told her to choose her loyalty carefully, stressing that Craig wasn't merely a policeman. "He was a mate," Gary said firmly. Before leaving, Gary agreed to purchase Mick's van from Lou. "If the deal's fair, I'll buy it," he said, which seemed to excite Lou at the prospect of earning some money while Mick was incarcerated. Over at the bistro, guests were taken aback when Lou arrived without notice to pay tribute. "I'm not here to cause drama," she told Maria as she tried to shoo her away. Undeterred, Lou walked to the bar, ordered herself a drink, and took a seat. When she went for a refill, Maria lost her patience and stormed over, grabbing the wine glass. "I don't think so," she snapped, reminding Lou that this wasn't the place for sipping free drinks and scrolling her phone. When Lou mentioned that nobody seemed interested in speaking with her, Maria's anger flared. "That's because neither you nor your killer husband are wanted here," she yelled. "I'm not him. He's going to pay for everything he's done," Lou answered evenly, then turned to offer her sympathies to Kirk Sutherland as Maria watched, fuming. As she left, Lou made a point of thanking Gary for buying Mick's van in front of Maria. "You bought his van and didn't even tell me?" Maria asked, visibly upset. Later, Lou visited Mick in prison. He wasn't happy about her attending Craig's memorial and grew even more agitated when she brought up Gary. "You left me here with 3 kids and no way to move," Lou reminded him, pointing out that they were all suffering the fallout of his choices. "The only person who treats me like a human being is Gary Windass," she added. Mick, clearly displeased, warned her, though she insisted she'd never betray him. He still suspected that Gary might be winning her over. Back home, Gary defended his actions to Maria, claiming he bought the van to support Lou's children. When Lou sent him a thank you text, Gary lied and said it was from Ed instead. "Appreciate you standing by me," read Lou's message, followed by kisses. Gary read it and promptly deleted the evidence. Why is Gary erasing any signs of his connection to Lou? Is he shielding Maria from the truth, or is something else going on? Coronation Street fans believe a big chapter is about to begin for Lisa Swain and Carla Connor after a powerful and emotional episode stirred renewed hope for the couple's future. In recent episodes of the ITV soap, viewers have watched Lisa Swain, a dedicated detective sergeant, begin to unravel emotionally after the death of PC Craig Tinker, a fellow officer and close colleague. Lisa has found it difficult to cope, and her partner, Carla Connor, has clearly been worried about her mental well-being as she navigates her grief and guilt. Craig's tragic death has left a heavy cloud over Weatherfield. The young officer was killed in the line of duty by newcomer and villain Mick Michaelis, a shocking twist that stunned viewers. The community has been reeling from the loss, and none more so than those closest to him, especially Lisa, who had taken him under her wing. As longtime Coronation Street fans know, Craig had recently been assigned to a placement with CID. However, things didn't go as planned. He was coldly dismissed by DC Kit Green, who showed little patience or mentorship. Feeling sidelined and undervalued, Craig turned to Lisa for advice. She encouraged him to rise above the hostility and continue proving himself. He ultimately made the decision to put his uniform back on, a choice that, sadly, led him straight into danger and ultimately to his death. This week, the residents of Weatherfield gathered to honor Craig's memory at a public memorial held sometime after his private funeral. Only Kirk Sutherland, Craig's uncle and closest family on the cobbles, had attended the earlier ceremony, and the public gathering offered the rest of the community a chance to say their goodbyes. However, emotions ran high during the event. When Kit failed to appear, despite being scheduled to give a tribute, and Kirk was too overcome with grief to speak, it fell to Lisa to step in. In a raw and deeply touching moment, Lisa stood in front of her friends and neighbors and gave a heartfelt eulogy. Her speech not only honored Craig's bravery and kind spirit, but it also served as a powerful reminder of the risks police officers face daily. The moment clearly triggered Lisa's own trauma, bringing back memories of losing her previous partner, Becky, who also died in the line of duty. Back at the flat, Carla proved to be the steady presence Lisa needed in the midst of her emotional storm. In a scene filled with tenderness and vulnerability, she wrapped her arms and her words around her grieving partner. "You did so well today," Carla said softly, her voice brimming with pride and compassion. The moment culminated in a gentle, heartfelt kiss, sealing her support in a gesture that spoke volumes. Their connection, raw, genuine, and deeply intimate, was evident, offering viewers a rare glimpse into a love that's both resilient and nurturing. The aftermath of Craig's memorial may have been shrouded in sorrow, but amidst the grief, a quieter story began to unfold, one filled with hope and possibility. Observant fans picked up on subtle but meaningful cues scattered throughout the episode, suggesting that something significant may be on the horizon for Lisa and Carla. Online, speculation quickly took flight. Could a big milestone be approaching for the couple? Many fans believe so, and all signs seem to point toward the idea of the pair moving in together. A seemingly throwaway line about there being not enough room in Carla's wardrobe for Lisa's things was seized upon by viewers as a telltale clue that a cohabitation storyline is quietly taking shape behind the scenes. Social media platforms buzzed with excitement as fans dissected the interaction. Some described it as a gentle tease from the writers, while others celebrated it as confirmation that the couple, affectionately dubbed Swarla by their devoted supporters, are headed toward a more permanent, shared future. Whether it's through subtle dialogue or meaningful glances, Coronation Street continues to build the emotional architecture of this relationship with care and authenticity. And for many fans, the idea of Lisa and Carla creating a home together feels not only natural, but long overdue. Twitter user The Connor Swains teased, "Number 6 Coronation Street purchase loading, not enough space in Carla's wardrobe for Lisa's stuff." Another fan, Louise10105U, picked up on the same detail. "Loved the little moment about wardrobe space. House move incoming. I can feel it." User Lou Boo offered their theory. "I have a feeling Lisa's going to need to take time off due to burnout. And during that time, she and Carla will finally have those serious conversations about moving in, about building a life together. I can see everything falling into place." For now, fans will have to wait and see what comes next, but the emotional weight of recent episodes, combined with the romantic undercurrent between Lisa and Carla, has sparked fresh enthusiasm for their relationship. With grief, healing, and love all intertwined, Swarla may be about to turn a new page. Could number 6 Coronation Street be their future address? Is a new domestic chapter about to begin? One thing is certain. Coronation Street continues to deliver heartfelt drama, and viewers are here for every second of it. Coronation Street airs Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 8 p.m. on ITV1 and streams anytime on ITVX.